Finally, it's here, the Nokia Lumia 920. And in case if you're wondering why I'm wearing gloves, that's for a very special reason, because Nokia, yeah, it's working, is telling us that you can use this screen with gloves too, and those tiles are big enough to work with them even if you have your gloves on, and those sensors down here are working too. So it's really useful for the coming winter season, I guess. And as you can see, it's really great. It's working really great. The other thing, Nokia is telling us that you have different device colors, not only black and white, but even yellow or red. So design is in. Especially if you're looking at the device itself with the like on the Lumia 800, like a pillow, it feels like, at least, this Gorilla Glass surface over here, and this almost gapless between these this cover. It's unibody polycarbonate, and it's carved back over here, so it's resting really great in your palm, even if it's not a lightweight. You have 185 grams, and you have 10.5 millimeters here, and in the middle 11.8. So it's a really big one, and especially if you are comparing with the Galaxy S3, this is just 8.7 millimeters and just 133 grams. And as you can see over here, let me put that right. So, okay, it's a little bit higher, but it's the same size over here, said that you have 71 millimeters, and on the Lumia 130, and on the S3 137. So it's the same size, but you have it's lightweight against the Nokia, and if you are holding it in your hand. So this is a really big one. You know what you are having, but it's not unfriendly. It's handy. All right. Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about the device. It's a dual-core processor with 1.5 gigahertz. You have 1 gigabyte RAM and 32 gigabyte of memory. But you can't expand this memory. Even if Windows Phone 8 is supporting SD cards now, you don't have a slot because of this unibody cover over here. As you can see, you have just only the micro USB and the headphone jack here, and this is the slot for the keep it still, okay, and just only this one over here to put into the micro SIM, and that's all. So you have to stay with your 32 gigabyte memory capacity, or even go into the cloud. And the special one of this is this lens over here, because it's the first smartphone you have an optical stabilizer, not only via software, and this is shooting videos with full HD. And we have some examples in comparison to the only other Windows 8 phone. This is the HTC 8X. And you have, as you can find in the end of this video, we have made some comparison if this optical stabilizer is working. So please stay with us, and let's go through the device a little bit more, especially because I wanted to show you the display, because people might think that they are quite different, because you have 4.5 inches and 4.3 inches over here. But as you can see already, if I'm lining them up over here, it's almost the same height, as you can see, right? It's just some millimeters over here where the Lumia 920 is a little bigger. It's just the, yeah, that's great. Let's take a photo so you can compare by yourself. And here we go. Oops, stay with me. Here we go. So that's a picture. Just some millimeters over here, but it's only a little bit smaller on the 8X. And if you compare those devices, you know why. So it's a smaller cover. So you have the choice between a smaller and a more handy one, that's the 8X, or if you prefer a bigger picture and are using a bigger smartphone if you want to, you have the 920. Those two are really devices you can compare each other. Sorry. Especially because both don't have SD card slot, both don't have a FM radio, both have same dual core processor. It's really a hard decision, I can imagine. For this comparison, I mounted both devices on the same rack to hold it just in one hand and to compare it. And as you can see on the Nokia, it's looking almost like taken with a Steadicam. You can see details and it's great to look at. And when I'm standing still again, even there's to be seen a difference between that shaky pictures of the HTC and that almost no shakes on the video of that Nokia. So you have to say this optical stabilizer is really doing a great job. Same procedure on the second scene over here, just with 100%. So you have the full picture, the full impression, how the videos are looking like. And again, you can look at those of the Nokia and you don't want to those of the HTC because it's so shaking. You're feeling uncomfortable if you're looking at them. So again, this optical stabilizing is great. Loving it.